Good morning. Right then, back on the Terex. I was just about to say HD1000, but seeing as it says it there in big letters, there's not a lot of point, is there? So just pretend I didn't say that. So I had problems with the buttons on this. Even when I got the machine, these buttons were missing. I went to my neighbour's machine, took this apart, got the buttons, measured all the dimensions, sent it to one of my friends. He did a 3D, he made a 3D model of it, sent me back the model. I 3D printed some buttons, which were absolutely fantastic. And so I had some buttons, put them in here, tried to get them working, and it didn't quite work. Whether it's the quality of my prints or there's enough of a tolerance that this didn't like it. They just kept jamming up. So I kind of fluffed around with it for ages. And the trouble with these, when you take them to pieces, real shit to put back together. They really are. So I kind of retreated quite quickly, took the buttons that I had from my neighbour, took it back onto his machine, put his handset back together, because I was really worrying that I'd end up damaging his handset, because £430 for one of these, in hindsight, yeah, it was a bit of a risk and a bit stupid. But anyway, got his back together because it's all original components. His is working again, which is great. Then I went and just made the commitment, and I just bought another one. I don't know if it's like OEM and everything. Could be. I think it's actually exactly the same. Yeah, it is. Does that say ITT Shadow? Shadow ITT. I'm guessing it's German made. So, sorry. Yeah, so I've got lovely buttons. It's been on my desk now for about a month or two because I've been putting this off. I was worried. I do use this machine. I don't use it a lot, but I use it like regularly. And because it's regular, I've just been putting up with the crappy buttons and the fact it doesn't lift up, because one of these, I actually broke the wire while I was mucking around with it. I can't remember where I broke it. Oh, it's inside there. So it won't lift at the moment. So here I am, full circle. If I'm going to pay my builders on a day rate, which I'm doing, to put up this, to reface this whole barn, then if I can help them with a machine that can actually lift them up. So they're bringing platforms tomorrow anyway, but if I've got a machine that will actually just help with that, then that would save me money, because it means that the barn gets built quicker. So it's kind of just pushed me to the fact that, all right, let's get on and replace this. So here we go. I don't think there's going to be much going on here. It's really just the wiring. In a few seconds, I just want to make sure this loosens off here. I'm a bit worried about this. It looks like there's some sort of clip holding this on, so I need to work out how to get this rubber thing from there. Ultimately, I suppose I need that. I don't know if it's stuck. It looks like there's a clip in there. Here. Or just brute force it. Farrow force it. Okay, I'm going to work out how to get that off. Ah, you know what that is? Those two little flat notches just there. Oh, just underneath my thumb. Is that tiny little edge? Just there. Just in there on the end of my top of my nail. That little notch. And there's one on this side. That's to lock your spanner on, isn't it? Ta-da! Right. Lock onto there. Hold onto that. Hopefully, just undo it. If it yields, then I will probably decide where to cut this wire. And I think I'm going to... It goes under here. So there's the 5 wires here. It looks like it's got a bypass on one of them. Yeah, okay, I might have to redo that a little bit. But if I keep the plug here, if I unplug this, I'll keep this length of cable now coming up to here. So if I cut it here somewhere, it's a bit of a point of no return though. There's a white cable underneath there, same as that, so I'm not quite sure what this shroud is. Yeah, okay. So if I can pull up this blue thing just a little bit, which doesn't seem to extend. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Okay. By George, I think we've cracked it. All right, there's something under here. End of the cable's there. This is something. Somebody's, I think, is this tape? It doesn't feel like tape. Okay, I'm going to get this off, see what's underneath here. I think this might be a good place to actually intercept this. Pull that wire down then, where the pretty colours are, and that retains the plug on the end of it. So essentially I can unscrew this top bit, push the cable, or screw on the next one, push the cable down, and then do all my connections here without any real stress. Right, that's the plan. Here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely giving up a little bit now. Stay back here. Better. That penetrating oil did actually go up the thread there, which I don't think it made all the difference, even if I'd soaked it before. Stay. Oh, feels like it's cutting a bloody thread. I think it is. It's got like white stuff in it. I don't think it's like a PTFE. It might be, but why would you do that? I suppose it's possible that it's come loose at one point, so someone's decided to have it carried away. This wire is interesting because I'm probably actually just... Oh, I am. I'm just twisting the wire, so it's probably pulling the wires off this top, but so be it. This blue shroud is just getting jammed up. Jam. If you hear me say jam, I think it's Eddie Izzard. It's a sketch that he did. So every time I say jam, I have to say jam afterwards. My wife's to blame for that.
Why? When you run down the core, it's such a tight angle here, coming down and then around this cylindrical piece. Every time you move the lever, that wire's going to move. There's two holes down here. Come here. It's probably too dark. Right, down in there. I can't see what's on the screen. There's a hole down there. And there's a hole down there as well in the metalwork. So I've got a choice of trying to change this cable run from where it was. Whee! There you go. If I run that inside and I don't break the seal, which makes a lot of sense, so I just need to get that over there, which it will go. And then once inside, where are we going? That's there. If I come round here a little bit and then go down that back hole, let's try that. Round the back hole. Of course, I need to be able to rotate this wire as I'm screwing in the top bit. Okay. If I can get this through. Did this have a front and a back? Yeah. You know what I need? I need some oil. Not a lot. Oh, I was pretty sure that was going to go through there, but get in. I could do lots of jokes about tight holes now. Lubrication. Maybe I should have tried the front hole first. Yeah. There you go. Shit that's in my head, seriously. Just no. Right, so I need to rotate that, which is not going to work, so let's just take that off and do it again. I took the wire out of the hole because being stupid, when I twist this, it's just going to wind the wire around this post. So this has to go down first. See, self-proclaimed idiot. I don't pretend to be anything else. Is this the same thread? It's definitely not looking like the same thread. That is not the same thread. I've got hair in my mouth. That's what I'm saying about the shit in my head. That is not the same. It smells cigarettes. As an ex-smoker, it smells lush. Yeah, of course, I left all this stuff all over the floor. Of course I did. Because I was pumping up the tyres in the dumper truck before I moved it. Nothing too exciting to see. Flammables. Really? Problem solved. Why are you wibbly wobblying? I've never had that before. You can hear it. I just wore it away, but that was wibbly wobbly. That was definitely wibbly wobbly, wasn't it? Okay, got a good cut anyway. Magic. Let's go. It's nice to have some sun. Get some stuff done. Right. Stay there. So that can come off. This can go on. Maybe. Oh. Why? Don't know what that was. But it's starting to bite into something. And I'm just really hoping that it's not that wire. It's not very clean coming out. Nah. That the wire is not, there's no marks on it. Okay, that's cool. Put it back again. It's an old couple that just walked down there a minute ago. I think they're in their 90s. And they go for a walk every day. Not bad going, is it? So I'll like Loctite that in there. So, question is then, where's that bolt going to go? You know, it's just say I put it on there, right? It's just aesthetically, it's really high. So the fact that this one is here, a little bit lower would be nice. Noise. I don't think it really matters. That looks better. I'll go right there. Just like randomly. Could be anywhere in the middle here. Oh, it's made a beautiful line. Why don't I just cut that off and weld that bolt straight on? What do you reckon? Hello.
Hello.
Don't ask what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm in control.
Where is the turny thing you had for the making the holes in for the posts
Garden shed.
in the garden shed?
I have no idea. But I thought if I said it with enough conviction, you'd go for it. I think it's garden shed. Nope. I've got two holes I need to screw into. Would I be better off doing the front one or the back one?
Well, you always go front to back. You never go back to front.
Oh, okay. Don't know what we're talking about, really. Garden shed.
Garden shed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, convinced.
Okay.
How am I going to weld this? Look at this. I just got the MIG out and it's just got like skeletons of old spiders. Even the spiders don't want to live on it anymore. I don't know when we last used it. 5 years ago, something like that. Shouldn't that be like connected into this thing? Somehow. Well, I guess down that little thing there. There's nothing in it. Okay, looks like we're going gasless. And perhaps even, wow. Oh, there you go. So I was going to say contactless because the state of that. I have no idea what wire's in it. Nothing. Right, let's find out. Go back. It should hold all right. Should. Maybe. Please go on. Thank you. I wasn't worried. This is why pushing the wire through first was a stupid idea. So the thread there got touched by the bit of spatter, bit of weld, so that's why the thread's gone stiff now. That's quite nice. I quite like that. I don't know if I want to push it anymore. Shall we go more? Oh, I might have gone too far. Oh my God. Happy days. Thought I'd try and do it a bit more close up. How's that? This last one. I'll show you. Can you see the mistake up here, by the way, on the pink one? See that? It's too much heat. We'll come back round to it. I just want to finish this last one off. Don't burn the wire at the end. Pinky one is still very hot actually, that pink one. Kind of cooked it really, look. So the best thing to do about that is just cut this section out of it. It's not, it's basically go and get some electrical tape, stick it on there so nobody knows. That's the answer. Let's do it. Right then, back again. When I say back again, I haven't really gone anywhere, but they're all bound up. They're under there somewhere. I don't even know where they are. That should be it. Don't look at the weld. Shall I put a bit of tape around it, or shall I just spray that black? Does it cool down? Right, get a bit of black paint on there maybe. Might be an idea. So this is what I was talking about with the wire going down this curved surface of this little axle thing, just there. And it goes down through a holy. So thinking that's just a lot more natural. Oh my God. Oh, it's so nice. That's forward and then to the side and forwards. Yeah, that's like twice the speed. Back to the middle. And then across and back to that second speed on the back. And it's back to home. How's that look? Pleased with the angle? It's not sticking up high. That'll do. I didn't put any thread lock in there, but you probably saw me like leaning on it a bit, so bring the cover down. It's usually this is usually the point after a couple of hours of mucking about that I go, oh no, you know, I've forgotten to do something. I can't pull that down anymore because of the thing. And then I have to undo it all, which of course I wouldn't ever disclose on camera because, well, I would. I'd probably laugh about it later too. But anyway, I think we're done for. Let's see if it works.